Tex on the bounce, spins, kicks. Brilliant. Vintage Tex Walker.
Scoring seems to have improved, even accounting for the longer game time. You know, scoring's gone up probably about 17 points per team.
Jimmy Rowe, you can just about put it in the book.
Scoring from both sources seems to improve, so we're not seeing a trend in intercept score or just stoppage. Both have been increased pretty much about the same from last year. Teams just seem to be a lot more aggressive in their defence, which means that, you know, teams can get more scoring out the back.
Use the body, got rid of Lemons, and roll through a little bit of McAdam goal.
Marks and kicks have gone up, so a lot more general play marking. Teams are using the ball a bit better. We're seeing the man on the mark, you know, not being able to influence the kicker. So that might be opening up those short 45s into the corridor for a lot of teams.
Inside kick delightful. Hamill's off and running.
Short kicking just means the game looks faster, and probably is, to be fair.
There's going to be 50. Tex Walker moving.
So it is a new one for the players in the heat of the moment. You will have a natural tendency to move because for the last 10 years it's been drummed in you from coaches. You've got to move laterally.
It definitely takes that player out. What we're seeing as well is that a few teams are actually just ignoring the man on the mark and moving back completely into a defensive zone. The game is shifted quite dramatically. It's probably one of the most dramatic rules that we've seen because what it does is take one player out of a full defensive unit. It came a little bit later than most rule changes. You know, we got it 3 or 4 weeks into our pre-season and we had to make some pretty drastic changes to our training. You know, the guys took a while to learn the man on the mark and then offensively how to exploit that.
It's all round. There's timing up for Adelaide though. Oh, and guess who's taken the mark?
I think those guys are being allowed to go more one-on-one rather than a team defence, you know, flood back. Defenders are getting a bit more aggressive to get involved in the game offensively, which means you are seeing more one-on-one contests, which allows, you know, Tex and Josh Bruce to really impact and have a bit of space to lead up at the ball as well.
Comes it long.